Hi guys, it's Ashley here in Global Education.
And Ann, North America trainer.
This is Donna, our model. I love it when we get to work together. We have been asked to put together some techniques on how to use the new brushes from the Bare Brush Bar. So please watch for technique and maybe take some notes to get you started. Okay.
All right. Well,
Ann's going to kick us off.
I'm going to start with the very beginning, the original foundation with the Beauty Finish brush. Now this brush has dense fibers in it along with a skirt fiber that's going to help really put the product on and also work to buff the product on. So when you're using it,
and I noticed the skirt is picking up all the bareMinerals product, so there's none wasted.
None wasted.
Love. Okay.
So start from the center and just...
And congratulations so far on your sales with the beautiful finish brush and the 20th anniversary original foundation. I hear you're blowing out of it.
Yes.
So you're just buffing in circular motions.
Buffing it and it's just...
I find it just makes it so quick and easy.
And sheer and
original
gorgeous.
User. Okay,
yes.
Great.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. All right, next we're going to put a little finishing powder on. I'm actually just using Touch Up Veil. This is the Soft Curve Face and Cheek brush. It's really different and interesting. I've never seen one like it. And I was actually a little intimidated at first to use it, but I actually love it now. So you'll see the curve, and we like to say here in the studio, your face isn't flat, so why should your brush be? So this brush is designed to fit the curve. Oh, sorry, Donna, I wanted to put makeup on myself. Fit the curve, hug the curve of the cheek. And the dual fibers, there's longer fibers and shorter fibers, and it allows us to put product on in a really diffused way so that it's soft. Okay, so you can use it for finishing powders like I'm doing, and again, just hug it right along here. It's so soft.
That looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's really easy. But I've used it for radiance, I've used it for blush. I mean, you can still use it all over the face, but it just hugs those curves. And who doesn't need a hug?
Oh, I need a hug.
All right, can I also show you bronzer? Seamless Shaping and Finish brush. It's tapered all the way around. It's like a artist brush, a painter's brush. And it's really important in how you pick up the product, I think, with this brush. So I have bronzer here. I'm going to pick up some of the Skinny Dip, Ann?
Yes,
probably?
that's a Skinny Dip for
And you'll
sure.
notice I'm rolling the brush into the product. And again, you don't need very much. And turn this way. It just start at the cheekbone if you want. This is bronzer. So we're going to emulate the kiss of the sun and put it on the high planes of her face. But you'll see how the tapers disperse, and it gives a very diffused look for her bronzer.
That looks so easy the way that you're applying
it. It is, and I literally love, like in the mornings, it's probably why I usually have too much bronzer on, is because I love using this
You just
brush,
want to put it on,
right? It makes it so easy.
Amazing.
All right, so I'm just going to do this side, and then you can pop some color on the apples.
I think she's ready for blush now. So I'm using the Split Personality brush. It's the Dual Finish Blush and Contour. Now I'm going to use it a different way. I'm going to use both, best of both worlds. So I'm going to use the white fiber and the darker fibers together, and I'm going to do a little, a little swirl in the blush.
Okay, so you're picking it up, but you're just picking up a small amount.
Just a small amount.
And you're using the rounded head, really, of the brush, right?
So I get the best world of both fibers. So
okay, and sorry, I'm just going to add a few more things in. Yeah. Keep going, though. Yeah. The fibers are also tapered at the tip or at the end. So again, that helps diffuse the makeup.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So, and I think blush is so intimidating to put on. So when you just use it like this, it's just so much easier.
Okay, so you're using it together and placing it on the apple, right?
On the apple.
Okay, and a couple, if you used it just one side at a time, would you show just technique you would use?
Absolutely.
Maybe?
So if I really want a little bit more concentrated blush, I'll use it on one side, maybe the brunette side.
And maybe even do it on this side of the face. Donna, you don't mind, do you?
No.
It's about technique.
Yes,
we'll even you out.
And then you could just place it on the cheek and then just swipe up, and you'll get a little bit more concentration as well. So there's so many different ways to use this, and I actually love you using this side, the white side, for emollient products as well. So you could really do
because the blonde hairs are a little firmer.
Yeah,
right?
they're a little bit firmer, so they'll put emollient products on.
So you could even do it with blush, and it would be even more intense application.
Absolutely, you
right?
just build on with the brush.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
absolutely.
I think the one thing to remember is to not be intimidated by these brushes or be afraid to play with them and discover techniques on your own, and please share them with us. But there's no rules in makeup. You're not going to do anything wrong, and these brushes were designed to make application easy for our customer and for you.
Yeah.
So once you start using them, you'll have to practice a little bit, but you will see how amazing they are and how easy they are to use.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I wanted to show you how to use the blurring buffer brush, and you'll see at the domed shape head that the fibers are extremely dense and soft. You probably felt it for yourself. So it's going to deposit a lot of product in one area at one time. I like to use it, so I'm going to show you on Donna, with Original Foundation over almost any other foundation, but just in the center of the face, because that's where I need more coverage, and a lot of women normally do. So you can just look straight ahead, Donna, and you can see even where I laid it, that's where the intensity is, and that I'm doing soft little
circular motions.
Thank you. Yeah. Circular motions.
I
right?
love that you call it the
buffing
magic eraser.
And yeah, so I'm actually applying product, but it looks like I just erased your blush, right? It looks like I'm erasing. So dubbed the magic eraser, this is a really unique brush.
Absolutely.
Okay. What do we have now to show?
So now we're going to throw a little bit of concealer on, and I know that this shade and diffuse eye brush is called an eye brush, but you could also use it for concealer and on the face as well. So again, there's no rules in makeup, like Ashley was saying. Just dip the longer fibers into the concealer, and you'll see that this gives a really sheer finish that you could build up if you want even a little bit more coverage.
And Anne, I just want to point out, like, you're still grabbing like the smallest amount of product. It's always easy to start with little and add.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It might have looked like
just a small amount,
right?
Yeah.
And this brush allows you to, it makes the application softer and sheerer, so it's almost more goof-proof to apply concealer. This way you don't have to be as precise. Would you agree?
You don't have to be, because it's just doing the work for you, and you get into the little nooks and crannies of the face as well, because it just fits the curve.
Can I grab this really quickly and show you chin up and look down, how you would use it on the eyes, or another technique, look down towards the ground for me? So you can literally use it to wash shadow, pretend I had shadow on here or bronzer, across the eye. Right?
Wow.
Like in the concentrated part of the eye that moves when you blink. And it's going to diffuse the color. So right now I'm not applying color, but it's that technique that you would use, right? Another way to use it.
Perfect.
Okay, and last we have the Smoky Smudger. This is also dome-shaped, and the fibers are very tight and firm. Yeah, so it's going to allow me to easily get smoky eyes. Look down for me, Donna. So I'm going to lay down a pencil first, and I'm just doing short, soft little feathering strokes. And because of time, I'm only going to go halfway in. It's kind of a little bit more interesting too on Donna's eye. And then keep looking down, grab the brush and start to smoke it out just a little bit before I grab some shadow. So I'm almost going like back and forth, like a little eraser also. I guess I'll grab some of this plum.
That's a really pretty color.
Okay, look down. And now I'm just smudging. Ooh, look at how it intensifies that liner.
And I love using that brush on the bottom as well. So if you want to get that smokiness all around, it's gorgeous.
Me, Donna. Okay, look down, look over. Okay, I decided to go a little further in so that it's nice and tapered. Okay, look up. Okay, yeah. All right, now look up for us, because Anne just gave us a tip. We're going to go right across I'm just going to use shadow here.
It's like an instant smoky eye.
It is instant. Instant smoke. That's the new nickname. Okay, and this is like the easiest thing in the world to do, instant smoke. Okay,
great.
And do we have any others? Oh, one more, Gorgeous Glide.
Oh, I love this one. So this is the Gorgeous Glide liner. Now this is if you want a little bit more of a tighter line, but it's also going to have a little slip. So I love that plum color so much that I'm going to press that in, and then you want to make sure that you want to just tap it off so that way it doesn't have any fallout.
So Anne, the hugged part, the curved part is where you're picking the product up.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That hug part is going to go right to the curve of her eye. So go ahead and look down.
It's going to hug her lash line, literally.
And you can see how easy it is if you just glide it through. If you want a little bit more intense line, go ahead and pack it on. But you'll see that it fits and it hugs her eye shape beautifully.
And I noticed you're leading with the short side hair,
yes.
right?
Yes, depending on the direction, but since I'm doing Donna's eye, I just want to hold it right there and just slide.
Usually
all the way
work
through.
towards the center. Once you then start doing the other side, you'd flip it and lead with the short side again. So maybe show that technique too.
So again, building on that product as you go.
More. Thank you. Good job. Okay.
I love that.
So hopefully those techniques will get you started. Please don't hesitate to let us know if you want to see more. Yeah. And have fun with these. Yeah. Good luck. You're going to do an amazing job. We know it. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks
from
for
all
watching.
of us in the lab in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Bye.